Hi, I'm Jim Kleinpeter, LSU beat writer for NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. I'm with columnist Ron Higgins, and it's South Carolina week. LSU gets back into Southeastern Conference play after two non-conference games that really didn't pan out the way I think LSU wanted them to. They had to rely heavily on Leonard Fournette again, and probably more than they wanted. They can't seem to get their passing game going. They're going into a difficult road test. I mean, South Carolina's not having a great year, but it's still an SEC game on the road. You can't go to an SEC game on the road without your passing game in good shape, and it looks like LSU, that's where they are right now, and it has Les Miles thinking about reshuffling the wide receiver order there.
Well, you can't have any more drops at this point. It's go time. 6 of your last 7 games are against SEC teams. Now there's no more time for experimentation. There's no more time to drop passes. You don't want to hand the ball in 30 times if you can help it. So this has to be a team effort from here on in. So, yeah, and South Carolina hasn't had a great year. They've lost. They're 0-3 in SEC, but that stadium is really, really loud. Williams-Brice Stadium has always been a loud place to play. They're going to be jacked up. It's a home game. It's in the morning. Everybody can get to it, and it's Leonard Fournette coming to town. And when you have the nation's leading rusher come to your house, you can't wait to see your guys stick it to him.
Okay, yeah, and then LSU is going to have to play on the other side of the ball, too. Leonard Fournette can't play much defense. He's doing enough on offense already. And LSU's defense is showing some cracks, I think. They tried to play some backups. LSU's not the same team without either Deion Jones or Kendall Beckwith on the field. If one of those guys is out, they just don't seem to play as well. Secondary is still really good, can cover the pass, but that front seven has showed some cracks, I thought, in the last game. Gave up some big plays, had some busts, a depth issue there, and they seem to relax, play well in the first half, but seem to relax a little bit in the second and give up points.
These last 2 games have been one-possession games in the second half, like late in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, against 2 teams that, frankly, they should be beating badly. And, yeah, I mean, the defense blows hot and cold. And, again, you can't do that now. You're starting to get into the heart of your schedule. And if they do that, I mean, they're not going to get where they want to be. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, you saw Alabama come back. They're serious again. I mean, there's some teams in this league that they might lose a game, but they might not lose again because they're serious about coming back. LSU needs to keep an upper hand, and the defense has got to start playing better. The receivers got to start catching better. And I don't know of any team that can ride one guy in modern-day college football all the way to a national championship. If they do that, it'll be one of the greatest stories in the history of college football.
Okay, and we'll be right here to bring you all the details. And for Ron Higgins, I'm Jim Kleinpeter. We'll see you on NOLA.com.